So hello again everyone, and welcome back to another trip. So for this trip I'm not actually out in the hills. I fancied a wee break from the hills actually. I've been doing a lot of hills since the lockdown ended. So Monty invited me along for a wild camp today. He just texted me yesterday saying he was going to camp at a loch. And he chose this loch, so this is where we are tonight. I think it's Loch Laidon, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, I've joined Monty for this one. It's only about a 20-minute walk from the car. But yeah, sometimes it's good to mix up, get away from the hills, and yeah, just have a wee relaxing camp. I'm actually out twice this weekend. I'm out Sunday night, I'm off Monday, so yeah, 2 wild camps in a few days, so yeah, looking forward to it. So for this camp I've chose the Wild Country Helm 1. I've not used this much since I bought it. I think I've only camped in it about 4 times since I got it in February. So yeah, I need to get out in that tent more. I've got a Van Gogh Nevis 100. It's a great wee tent that. He's told me a lot of stories since he started camping in it. I think he had it about 18 months and he's used it in snow and wind. And for me it's a right good performance tent for its price. And then Monty's tent, the Van Gogh Mirage Pro 200. So although I'm not on the hills tonight, as you can see, the views are really good still. And the sun's been absolutely brilliant. Hardly any clouds in the sky. And yeah, we're in a bit of long grass, as you can see. They've chose to camp higher up because it's meant to rain tomorrow night. So yeah, fair enough. They're staying for the 2 days. I'm only staying for 1. But a short walk, and you've got plenty of stones down here, and yeah, you can just sit by the water and take in the views. So I'm just messing about in these rocks, just listening to the water bouncing off all these rocks. It's an absolutely beautiful evening. There's like no wind, no rain, clear skies, the sun's just standing out. It's really bright though in the loch, it's just reflecting off the water. But you know what, I'm not complaining too much. So that's time getting on a little bit now. I'm sure the lads will be coming back soon from the cars. So I'm going to get my wayfaring meal cooked and out the way. That way I can just sit back and fed, I can just sit back and enjoy the rest of the evening. Quite a lot of grass around here. It's probably the only downside of this loch. It's quite boggy, quite long grass. But you know what? I'm still outside, I'm still outdoors. I'm still out camping. I suppose that's all that matters, eh? Good morning everyone. So as you can see, it's a wee bit more cloudy this morning. I never filmed much last night after I had my bite to eat. Yeah, just couldn't be bored, to be honest. But yeah, it's quite a still morning. As you can see, the water's hardly moving compared to yesterday. It was a wee bit more waves, you could say, hitting the rocks. But yeah, this place has the reflections on the water that I used to talk about last year at the loch. It's certainly a change of scenery. So during the night I had my first attempt, or my first try, in the Rab Ascent 900 sleeping bag. My winter sleeping bag now. And I only bought it because Murray, or Scotland's Mountains, uses it. And if he uses it, must be good, eh? So I decided to buy it, and I don't think I've had a warmer sleep than what I did last night. The temperatures didn't drop down as much as I thought they were going to be honest. It was quite cold in the evening, but yeah, I think it was only about 5 degrees it went down to. It's a -18 sleeping bag, so, and I was on the Thermarest Neoair XTherm, so I suppose that's probably why I was quite hot last night. You know, I probably could have got away with my summer sleeping bag, the snug pack, travel pack too, but yeah, I mean, I thought I would try the Rab Ascent. It's October after all, so I'll get it out, see how it is, and yeah, good sleeping bag. I'll show you it before I leave. Well, how peaceful was that? You could probably hear the trains in the distance. There's a train track at the car park, a wee train station. So yeah, you can hear the trains going by every once in a while. But when there's no trains, it's really quiet. Really quiet. I'm going to start packing my gear away soon. I don't know what time it is, but we're supposed to get rain, which is meant to start about 11 o'clock. It's coming up 9 o'clock now. So yeah, it's not so much the camp, it's driving home. The A9 is quite bad, there's a lot of roadworks. So I don't really fancy dealing with the roadworks in the rain. Right, so that's me packing my gear away now. So I thought I would quickly show you my sleeping bag. So it's the Rab Ascent 900. As you can see, I'm just going to try and straighten it out so you can read it. There you go. So this has a comfort rating about -18. I think it weighs about 1.5 kilos. It still packs down to a reasonable size. So as you can see, it's quite a large sleeping bag. So like I said, I bought this because of Murray, Scotland's Mountains. He recommended it, and yeah, I will pass it on. I recommend it too. Really good sleeping bag. As you can see, my sleeping mat's still the same from Loudon Hill, and so's my pillow. I'll probably use the Thermarest XTherm 4-season, even though it's more or less designed for the winter months. I'll probably still use it in the summer. And this pillow, yeah, well, I'll use that 4-season, and then I've still got my wee reflective mat underneath. Another thing that I've started taking to it is I've got my Osprey Kestrel 6 to 8 litre backpack with me too. I'm going to start taking that again over the winter months so I can take more things. As many of you know, the nights are starting to get darker, so I usually take more food, stuff like that. So I need a wee bit more space in my backpack. lightweight camping's not really my thing. I don't really care, to be honest. Certainly in the winter anyway, I don't really go on long hikes, but during the summer's probably when I'll do more longer distance walks, so maybe weight saving will be a factor then, but for the now I don't mind carrying big backpacks and stuff like that. So as you've probably heard, it's raining, so I'm leaving today. So ideally before the rain gets any heavier I'd like to get my gear packed away, but to be honest with you, I can see myself getting absolutely drenched on the way back down to the car. It's getting a wee bit heavier, so yeah, I'm going to start packing away now, and then yeah, I'll see you when I'm packed away. This is Monty's wee setup. He's got the big tarp set up here, so plenty of room for him. Monty's actually staying today.
Plenty of signal as well.
Aye, for him, not for me. So he's with EE and I'm with GazTheExplorer, so yeah, if you want to go camping in Scotland I recommend the EE. Apparently you get a good signal with them.
I use Ofcom. They'll tell you where the coverage is all over Scotland and where the coverage isn't.
That's a good wee setup, this.
I'm hoping I'm not going to...
Oh yeah, I'm packed away now. Everything, I can just leave when I want now. I'm leaving, Monty's staying. So, and Mike, I got his name, Mike. Yeah, he had the bail last night, so yeah. As you can see, that's how big his space is. Right, so that's me left Monty now, heading back to the car. Got about 20 minutes or so. You might see the rain on the loch. It's actually not too bad, quite light. It's to get heavier further east, and that's where I'm driving to, so it's to be a big downpour on the A9 on the way back down to Stirling, so I'm not looking forward to the drive home, if I'm honest. I'm only filming this because I never showed you this yesterday. I just wanted to get up and get the tent set up yesterday, but as you can see it's a lovely wee kind of beach here, and this is right at the end of the loch, so you can see right along to the other side from here, and yeah, it's quite a nice view. Right, so that's me on the way back to the car now. I'm about 20 minutes away. I've just left the loch, which is just behind me there, behind the trees. So yeah, before I end the video, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. We're now over 500 subscribers, which is, it's awesome really. And I just want to say, if you've not subscribed to Monty, get him up to 1,000 subscribers. There'll be a wee card in the video right now. Check out his channel. I mean, the content he's been putting up since he started this year has been great, and I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more trips with him, so yeah, head over, give him a wee subscribe and follow his channel too. Right, anyway, I'm going to wrap the video up here. The rain's to get heavier, so don't want to be hanging about too much. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Camp safe.